they want to talk about, oh, you know, you see white homeless people, or you see white people doing bad, or white smokers, or whatever you may have you, or whatever. Most of these people, you see them out there because they done burnt some bridge that they done had built. They done fucked up. Or if you white and you talking about that you don't got no money and you don't come from money like that, it's because somebody in your family, in your bloodline came from money. They just didn't tell your ass. Somebody in your bloodline, in your family fucked up to where they ain't fucking with you like that because they quick to treat their own bad just like we treat our own bad. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit when they talking about, oh, it's white people doing bad too, only because they done fucked up. They didn't go along what was already given to them. And if they don't got it and it wasn't just handed to them like that, like the majority of them, it's because somebody in their immediate family done fucked up and they ain't saying nothing about it. But for the most part, they all do come from wealth and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? From slavery and all of that. Because I cannot imagine Walmart not paying none of their employees or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how much money they will be making. They didn't have to pay none of their employees or none of that. So I already been saying we need to separate ourselves from the motherfuckers all the way around the board. For real. I'm cool fucking with y'all motherfuckers. For real. Cause y'all exploiting us on every level. No matter what. Y'all exploiting us on every level, man. So that's what comes to mind when I think about white America.
Yeah, it's just every nationality that's in America has been white at the same time. You know, a lot of people fall victim to it and get them ran over, get themselves ran over, and in situations that they can't get out of. You know,
For real, man. Because they controlling the whole shit. And niggas just want to go along with what they got, what they have to give us. We content with all of that shit. Most brothers, most brothers that you talk to on the street, they don't want to hear about nothing. They don't want to hear about what time it is. They don't want to hear about what's going on. They don't. You might as well be talking to a brick wall. But what's gonna happen is once we all have the same enemy, once we all have the same common enemy, that's when motherfuckers gonna wake up and start.
trying to come together.
Yeah, that's when motherfuckers gonna wake up and start trying to come together once we all got the same common enemy. Once once these crackers really start shitting on a motherfucker on the forefront, you know what I'm saying? Once it ain't no more shoot a shot, and but the shit don't count. But a motherfucker trying to get that shot in right quick before they go to the huddle. Then you'll catch another nigga from the other team. He'll come swat that shit away from the basket. He'll come and goaltend that shit real quick. Why? Because we already know inside of us though that whatever you do, whatever you see, if you become in sync with it, that's gonna be what it be. So if you envision yourself hitting that shot, you gonna get in a rhythm and feel like you can come out and hit the next shot because you just made one. Free shot. That's why they do that shit, because they don't want you to get in rhythm. They don't want you to envision yourself making a shot and coming out and doing it again. So even without even saying that shit, we already know what we're capable of if we envision some shit. But these motherfucking Jews, these crackers, man, they got our vision fucked up to where all our dreams and aspirations is some bullshit. It's trying to be like them. Trying to be like white America. Trying to get over on our own. Trying to get over on the next motherfucker. But at the same time, we getting work like a motherfucker. Motherfuckers everybody running around gay. For real. Cause it's almost like an escape goat. Like you ain't gotta deal with the real world. You ain't gotta deal with the real shit. Your entertainment within the entertainment. Let's not forget that we got all of that bullshit from them in the first place. All that shit. Greek, Roman, mythology, all that shit. These motherfuckers is some homosexuals. The gymnasium. That's where they took the motherfuckers to go have sex with them. In the gymnasium, where they would go train them and be trained in a fight as gladiators or whatever you want to call it. So all of this shit comes from them. Degrading your woman, treating your woman like shit. All this shit comes from them. All of that bullshit. That whole ego, putting yourself before the woman, all of that shit, it comes from them. Before we started dealing with these motherfuckers on that level, man, we put our women first and all of that. We already know, this is all known. I ain't saying nothing that motherfuckers don't know already, but shit, man, I feel like more motherfuckers need to be saying the same shit motherfuckers already know. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep saying the same shit too. Fuck it. Because I'd rather die knowing that I was trying to represent something greater than the book. I'd rather die knowing that I'm representing something greater than the bullshit. Fuck it. I'd rather die, you know what I'm saying, knowing that I'm speaking on what the realities that we dealing with on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Rather than die over some bullshit within the matrix, what everybody accustomed to. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers get their money, yeah, exactly. Motherfuckers get their money, they ain't saying shit, and they content. They find them a white bitch somewhere, or a non-melanated being, whatever. And they content. They ain't happy with that. They don't give a fuck about everybody else that's suffering. And motherfuckers quick to say, well, what are you doing? Why don't you do something? Woo, woo, woo. Fuck it, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking about the shit that we dealing with. So when we look at black people, we can't be nothing but disgusted. As far as what's in front of us, we can't be nothing but disgusted. This shit